Well, since its launch in 2013, Knix has catered exclusively to women. Knix helped to pioneer leak-proof underwear while also selling other intimates and loungewear. Now, so far, they've only focused on women, but the company announcing this week that they will be launching a men's line of underwear, socks, and shirts made of sweat-blocking material. Here to tell us more is Joanna Griffiths, founder and CEO of Knix. Joanna, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Why the change? Why take a look towards men now?
You know, it's actually been years in the making. So honestly, since the day that we started Knix, we've had men and women asking on behalf of their partners when we would make a men's line. And so it really was a matter of time before we took the leap. And ultimately, what we wanted to do was have the right product and create something that was truly distinct for us to feel like we were ready to enter the market. But very excited to be launching Minted, our new brand for men's, and to be sharing this innovation and this great line of fresher basics with the world.
Now, I mean, it's a competitive market. What makes you think you can bring it in and succeed?
When we were doing our research, we learned that 72% of underwear purchases are actually made by women. And so our Knix customer is the person in the host household that's often buying new products for their spouse, introducing their spouse, encouraging them to upgrade their underwear or to get a new t-shirt. And so we really feel like we already have the customer, and it's a customer who's so passionate about Knix, who loves our product, who wears them every single day. And so now we're looking to them to really introduce and encourage their partners, the men in their lives to try Knix. And that's why we think we have a really solid footing to be entering this market.
Now, do you think you can convince the singles guys to get rid of the ratty underwear, though?
I do. I mean, our products are highly differentiated. So especially within the underwear, we're bringing innovation that has not been seen in the market before, that really offers enhanced performance functionality, a relentless focus on fit, and really beautiful quality materials. And so I think when you have something that's differentiated, that really solves real problems, you can do a great job of reaching that end consumer, and storytelling around the product and why it's a good fit for them.
And what are some of the unique aspects of the new line?
Sure. So all of our products feature our mint condition technology. So those are fabrics that have body temperature regulating, cooling properties, that have anti-odor functionality and moisture wicking. So they're really designed to keep you comfortable, fresh, and cool all day long. And then within our underwear, we have what we're calling our pristine pouch. And so it has all those properties that I just mentioned, but it also has a new innovation that we're bringing to market that actually blocks moisture, sweat from transferring to the outside of your clothes, and really helps keeping you feel pristine and fresh all day. And so that's the new innovation for us at Knix. It's not something we've ever even offered within our women's line, and we're really excited about what this means for basics for men.
Okay, and who are you targeting, and how are you going to be selling these?
Yeah, so we're targeting men across North America to start. We'll be selling the products on wearminted.ca as well as on our Knix website. So if we do have shoppers that are looking to buy for themselves on our women's brand, they can always add to their basket. We'll also have Minted available at our Knix retail stores across Canada. We have roughly 20 locations across the country right now that are Knix branded retail stores, and that's how we're starting with Minted, and really excited to kind of bring the product to life.
Okay, I know. And now let's go a little more into the numbers. Now, you're a private company. You don't announce your financial results, but what can you tell us about your sales and profitability right now?
Yeah, so I mean, Knix has had significant growth since I founded the company back in 2013. We were acquired by Essity, which is a publicly traded organization, back in 2022. And at the time, that valued the company at roughly 500 million Canadian dollars. We do have 9-figure revenue in 2 markets, both Canada and the US, and have experienced growth essentially every single year since we've launched. So we're a company that's in good standing. We're seeing incredible success across our retail stores as well, where we're having double-digit growth this year, as well as expanding into wholesale partnerships. We've done some partnerships with Holt Renfrew. We actually just launched with Bloomingdale's this week as well in the United States, and had our first New York store opening earlier this year. So we've got a lot going on, and we're really excited about what this men's opportunity means for us as a business as we look to reach an entire new part of the market that historically we have just not pursued.
And any thoughts on an IPO?
Oh, not for us. Strictly because we're part of Essity, and so they're already a publicly traded company. So we fold into their numbers. But no, we're really happy with our partnership with Essity. We share similar values, and there's a lot of great synergies and a long-term perspective around Knix that we're really excited to be a part of. So no IPO plans for us in the near future.
All right. And one last question just about expansion. You have stores just looking Ontario, BC, Alberta, Manitoba, one in New York. Are you hoping to grow beyond that?
We are, yeah. So our plan at the moment is to be adding roughly 10 new retail stores a year. So we have a lot of new openings slated for Q1 of next year that'll take us into some new markets in Canada that we're very excited about. And then continuing to build our retail roadmap, both in Canada and in the US. And in addition to that, this year was really our first year doing wholesale partnerships. And so we have a lot of exciting wholesale partnerships on the docket for next year, both across Canada and also across the United States.
Okay, we have to end it there. Joanna, thank you very much for joining us. Joanna Griffiths is the founder and CEO of Knix.